Kool TV proudly presents the 63rd District Tournament live from Raceland Worthington High School. Now let's head courtside to the Palace for Countdown to Tip-Off live on Kool TV.
Go. Hello and good evening from Raceland High School and the Palace. It is the girls' 63rd District Championship game here tonight. Russell and Raceland meeting up for a district championship. We've got one set already. We've got Ashland beating Boyd County last night, one district champion. Over here to my left is Trey Collier. He's going to be our producer tonight. Going to have some great graphics for you as he always does. Pre-game, starting lineups, man, he's ready to go. Replays, GSG replays, which stands for Grayson Sporting Goods. On down here to the left is Miss Felicia Collier. Going to be on the camera up here, doing a great job always. Always. And sitting right here next to me is my good buddy, James Collier. Good evening, man.
What's up, my friend?
I am ready to go.
I want to know, did you get any sleep the other night?
I did not.
I went home and I had that giant piece of red velvet cake and a glass of milk. and then I passed out.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. I think I put myself in a coma is what I did. But what a phenomenal first round we had on the boys. Now a big 63rd District matchup here. And this one's a game where I think both teams, you play a little loose. You know you're headed to Moorhead next week. So that allows you to be able to try to loosen up. Obviously, you know, Raceland playing for playing on the home court and would like to get that district championship, trying to break the streak. On the other side, you've got Mandy and the streak. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. But we'll break it all down as we get going here in just a bit.
We've got it all for you. If you didn't learn the other night during the Raceland and or the Lewis and Russell boys game that we know what we're talking about up here, you're never going to learn it. So, all right, we're going to take our first break. We come back. As James said, we're going to delve into this game for you. Countdown to tip-off, 18 minutes away now on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Núñez, the best around.
Back here at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's in Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa. Before we get into this game, let's remind you, this championship game tonight, obviously, Russell and Raceland. The championship game in the 62nd is going on right now. It actually started at 6:30 in Elliott County. That is East Carter and Morgan County. Also, down in the 61st, it's Fleming and Menifee. I believe that's a 7 o'clock.
That's a 7 o'clock tip, yes.
And we got have we got a boys game going on tonight too? I think
there might be one boys game going on somewhere. I'm not really sure what it is though.
Ashland and Boyd County going at it for the 64th District Championship in the boys. Okay, buddy, let's get into our game tonight.
Let's do it.
Okay. Russell 22-7 now. They got here with a 62-34 win over Greenup Tuesday night. Raceland 19-10. They got here with a 53-42 win over Lewis County, also on Tuesday night. Okay,
Monday night.
Monday night. I'm sorry. January 18th here at Raceland, Russell wins 57-51. February 7th at Russell wins 53-45. You talked to Mandy and you mentioned this Monday night, James, on the pregame show. The streak's at 76 now. She brought it up that she thinks it's kind of weighing on the kids a little bit, don't want to be the first team to lose, all that stuff. Do you think – I thought Russell started out really tight the other night against Greenup County. You think it's because of that?
It may. I don't know if it was so much as because of the streak that night. I think the other night it was just the basic fact of opening game of districts. And, you got a lot of players out there that just simply did not have that experience. So I thought that Greenup came out, kind of punched them in the mouth. They set the tone, and it took Russell just a little bit to kind of like, okay, hey, we're in a basketball game. But then they did. They picked up and took off and did what Russell was supposed to do at that point. But you talk about the streak.
The streak.
Well,
that's also now, people forget about this, that's 76 against the whole district, but it's 25 in a row against Raceland, too.
Well, let's talk about the streak. The last time that Russell
is this the one you're telling me about?
That Russell lost a 63rd district game was January 9, 2016. In 2016, the Cubs won their first World Series since 1908. Pokemon Go took the world by nation. Gas was $2.14 a gallon. Trump wins the election, and the Cavs come from down 3-1 to defeat the Warriors for their first NBA championship in 50 years. Now, I didn't get a chance to go back for the last time that Raceland beat Russell in this gymnasium.
Yeah.
You have to go back to 2010.
Wow.
That's how long it's been. But we're talking about 76 consecutive wins over Lewis, Raceland, and Greenup for Russell. And again, the thing is that you always hear streaks all come to an end.
Sometimes
they do. But this is the thing. The all culmination is it's tough to beat a team 3 times in one season. At the same time, you've got a Russell team that I think they've really started to figure some stuff out, and it's going to be an interesting thing because the other side of too is you got a lot of Raceland players that's sitting over there that's never been on the stage either.
It's got to be weighing on them too. I thought about that. A lot of people don't mention that. That it has been a while, and let's not forget 9 straight district championships are in that string too for Russell.
Well, and the other side of this too was, let me find my information here. The last time that Raceland made back-to-back district tournaments.
Oh my goodness, that's got to be Bob Trimble era.
It was in the middle of a four-peat, 2004 through 2008.
About right.
That's the last time that they've made back-to-back trips. So they get back-to-back trips this season. Now, they were there last year. They get there this year.
Yep.
So, that gives them the opportunity to maybe just understand, hey, let's just play loose tonight. Let's see what we can do. The last time they played Russell on this floor, it took Gabby Oborn a 37-burger to get out of here with a victory, and it was a game that Raceland led late. Mm-hmm. Nim Maynard fouled out of that basketball game with about 4 minutes to go. Mm-hmm. Keeps you in mind of how things could play out. I think this is going to be a tight contest.
I do too. All right, let's step out, take our next break. We come back, we're going to go further and deeper here on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table, Russell and Raceland out on the floor warming up, 8:55 till tip. 63rd District Championship game here tonight. The region starts Monday night in Moorhead. James, let's go a little bit deeper here, buddy. You are Mandy Lane. What are you telling your team here, 1 or 2 keys to get this 10th straight district championship?
The first thing you've got to do is you cannot have the start that you had here Monday night against Greenwood County. I don't know that it was just that they were taking bad shots, but they just seemed it wasn't the shot problem. It was they were just throwing it in. They threw one in the trash can. It was just not crisp, and you've got to come out. You have to be uber focused in this one, because the thing of it is that Raceland has the athletes to where if you make those costly turnovers out top, it's 2 points, and you can't allow turnovers to go directly to points. That's for either side. And both of these teams have that opportunity to do that. But the big thing is that you have to close out on the shooters. Obviously, you got to know where Nim Maynard is anytime she's on the floor. And I think the big thing is that they have to make Allison Rigsby earn what she gets inside. Definitely. Okay, now let's flip it around. You are Marty Thomas. What have you worked on here these last few days, and what are you telling your team in the locker room right now? The first thing I'm going back to is the game that played here in January, and I'm telling Allison Rigsby, you're going to do the same thing you did with Kennedy Darnell. If she goes to the bathroom, go with her. She did a good job. She stuck like white on rice, and, it was probably one of her best defensive efforts that I've seen. And when you can disrupt Kennedy Darnell like that, you're doing something, because Darnell's a phenomenal athlete. That's my first goal. The other thing is that I'm going to tell my players, I'm going to challenge my players, especially those ones down on the post, Rigsby and Campbell. You better take a couple of charges tonight off of Gabby Obor, because if Raceland allows her to get downhill, don't slide over. If they reach and bail her out, you're going to put one of the best free throw shooters in the region and the best free throw shooting team in the state at a place that you don't want them to do, a chance to get points with the clock stopped. So you've got to not reach. You've got to be willing to sacrifice your body with a couple of charges, because the thing of it is that Gabby plays quick. And she has not. I'll put it. She reminds me of Kenley Woods 2 years ago. Yeah. When Kenley would just drive downhill and she was going to run over everybody. She had the ability to do what she's doing now. That's the part of Gabby Oborn that when she learns that part of it, her game takes that next, and she has that ability. But that jump stop, you've got to make her earn, like you said, a tough 2. Got to. You can't just give her an option to go wide open to the basket, or more importantly, give her a chance at a three-point play. Yeah, I think you have to make her and Darnell both make tough 2s. James, in 2 games, the 2 games they've played this year, Russell has shot 55 foul shots. 43 of those are by Oborn and Darnell. Yeah, Oborn, when they played here in the 37-point game, she was 13 of 19. She was just exhausted from shooting free throws. She was. She started missing them short. Yeah. Okay, we're going to step out, take our next break. We come back, we'll have starting lineups and officials for you on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Back at Raceland High School, the Palace, the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's in Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa getting ready for the girls' championship game of the 63rd District. Take a look at tonight's officials first. Tonight's officiating crew is brought to you by Tri-State Ophthalmology for complete eye care, including surgical and medical management of eye disease. See the doctors at Tri-State Ophthalmology. James, who we got?
Mario McKissick, Petey Harris, Jeff Atkins. I want to give a shout-out to Jeff Shooty Atkins, as they like to call him. His head is glowing tonight. I love it. He's got a fresh polish on that shave. I appreciate the attention to detail on the shave.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm assuming, is Raceland going to be the home on the scoreboard?
They will be the home on the scoreboard, yes.
Obviously.
They are the 2 seed, but they will be the home on the scoreboard.
Okay, let's go with Russell first then, since they're going to be visitors on the scoreboard. Starting lineups for the Lady Red Devils: Gabby O'Born, 5'3" junior. See her stats on there. Kennedy Darnell, 5'8" junior. That's Kinley Kuntz,
who is also wearing number 30
number
now.
30, 5'10", 7th grader. Abby Sharp, 5'6" junior. And Bethany Allen, the only senior in the starting lineup, 5'10" senior for the Lady Red Devils. You're going to notice there's not a lot of seniors in either one of these teams' starting lineup, so they might be hooking up again next year. All right, Trey, roll them, baby. Starting lineup for the Lady Rams. Good look there at number 4, Sophie Maynard. She's a 5'7" junior. Emma Broughton, 5'4" senior. Nim Maynard, leading scorer in the girls' side on the region, 5'9" junior. Brooke Campbell, 5'8" junior. And Allison Rigsby, 5'10" sophomore. And I don't know how many people know this around the region. If they remember Don Rigsby, a Fairview great, that is Don Rigsby's granddaughter.
Okay.
And he was a heck of a player, let me tell you, man. Now,
well, the thing I will say this is, as I've watched Allison in volleyball season, I've watched her in basketball season, and I've watched the kind of the transgression in both seasons. You know, in her volleyball seasons kind of started off trying to figure some stuff out. And by the time we got to the regional championship game, everybody knew who number 2 was. I mean, when she went up for a ball, it was going down with authority. Kind of the same thing here with basketball. She didn't play very much last year at all. And this year, you know, averaging darn near a double-double every night. And it's just figuring some stuff out. The biggest thing for her in the offseason is if she gets in the weight room and puts up a little bit of muscle to where there's a lot of times when she'll get kind of in those twisted up rebounds and they'll take it away from her. If she can hang on to those, she's an easy double-double every single night.
Yeah, the future is definitely bright for both of these teams. I mean, what have we got? A total of 3 seniors.
3 seniors
between them.
Yeah.
So the rest of the teams in this, not only in this district but in this region also, they're not going anywhere.
These two teams aren't going anywhere, that's for sure.
No, they're not. All right, man. If we can top the other night,
good luck.
Those two boys.
Holy moly!
I
don't have any red velvet cake tonight, so we can't do anything like that. But I mean, I think this is going to be a very tight contest. It's going to be which team finds a run at the key moment of the game that's going to be able to come out of here with this one. But the big key is that you have to match the emotion and the tempo early on and not allow it to control you.
Don't let them get out on you. I agree. All right, getting ready for the national anthem. We're going to step out and take our last break. Back after this on Kool TV.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
All right. Sounded good, man. I mean, it sounded really good. You know, I love those guys down at Lewis County, Brett Wappler, Scott Tackett, and all the good people down at Lewis County. But I will say this. One good thing about them getting beat is we don't have to worry about listening to that daggone stinking North Carolina
Well, you can turn
song.
you off tonight. You're finished. This game's finished. I'll see you. I'll be at the hospitality room if you need me tonight. You keep your own stinking stats. I want to say thank you to Lewis County and the band for taking care of me. And I only got to hear the song one time this year, and they had a lot of graduation. So, and the big issue that I talked with them too is when they had all of the snow and everything, they didn't get a lot of time to get in the gym to practice and stuff. So that kind of put them behind the 8 ball. But when I went over and talked to him on Tuesday, and he said we're going to give it a whirl, and I said I appreciate it. I said it's going to sound awesome all the way through, and it was phenomenal as always. So.
Well, I'm obviously a Kentucky fan, but I will have to say that did sound good.
Funny,
I will say that.
Funny story how that all came down. So Jack Likens, who's the principal there, he's a Carolina fan too. So he went to the band director and he said, if I can get you the sheet music from North Carolina to be allowed to do this, will you do it? He said, you'll never get it, but sure, if you get it, I'll do it. He said it was about 3 days later, he brings him the sheet music with the stamp of approval from the University of North Carolina's band director that says, yes, you can use this. And he said, now play it. And he said the first time they played it, they played the Kentucky Fight song, and then they played it right on the back side of it. And he said all those stupid Kentucky fans were still standing up there clapping, had no idea what they were clapping for. Those old Cat fans, they don't know any better.
All right, my man, last chance right here. Last chance for you.
Say it with the chest.
Sunday night, you picked upset here, Raceland over Russell. You sticking with it?
I said it in January, Raceland over Russell in the district championship.
You've been saying that a long time.
I'm not going away from it now.
All right.
I love you, Mandy, but I'm going with the upset. I've just had a feeling about it since January. I think this is going to be a phenomenal battle. Here we go. This one should be a good one.
Tip-off is brought to you by Ashland YMCA, open 24 hours a day and offering programs for everyone. Check out the Y. P.D. Harris getting ready to throw it up. 63rd District Championship on the line, and here we go. And that's illegal right there, but they got away with it.
Yeah, you can't tip it to yourself.
So somebody outside the circle touches it. All right, Raceland going man-to-man.
Right now, got Rigsby working on Oborn, maybe trying to get a little bit more length out there. Got Sophie Maynard working on Darnell.
And she went to her right. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. Raceland heading the other way. Rigsby brought in left corner, wide open three. Got it.
Sophie Maynard dials up long distance. I talked with.
Was that Sophie?
That was Sophie Maynard.
Sorry, okay.
I was talking with Coach the other night after the game, and he said that's something they have been working on in her game. Broughton with a rebound there after the missed three, ball by Kennedy Darnell.
Rigsby up front again. Sophie Maynard, right wing. Russell man-to-man also.
Working with Darnell on Nim Maynard.
There's Rigsby, kicks it out. Maynard again. Sophie for a three from the right corner. This time, no good. Rebounded by Oborn for Russell.
Really good look that time. I like the execution, kicking it out.
Knocked loose, almost stolen. Allen with it. Oh, she walked and got away with it. Sure did. Raceland Pinch was right. Here's Darnell into the lane. Kicks it off. Kuntz pivots, baseline, fall away jumper, no good. Air ball rebounded by Nim Maynard. Raceland running the other way. Kicks it out. Broughton fakes, can't get in the lane. Nim Maynard left wing long three, good.
Timeout, Russell.
Just the start that Raceland needed, James.
We'll look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Attack that elbow, cut off, kick it out. Why not? Nim Maynard give us the same start this team had here against Lewis County. Sophie Maynard, Nim Maynard, a quick start. Raceland got out to the first 10 in that game against Lewis County, but a really good start. I really like the way they've done the defensive assignments tonight. They've got Brooke Campbell working inside on Abby Sharp. They've got Nim Maynard working out on Bethany Allen. And Bethany Allen's game is not away from the basket. So that's allowing her to maybe sag off a little bit, be in the lane more to help out. But it's also going to allow her to keep more energy on the offensive side.
And Rigsby on Oborn, nice size, nice length. She can maybe play off an extra half a step to a step. You know, really, if you look at the numbers, James, Russell is not a good three-point shooting team.
No, they are not. And that's something that, you have to make them – You give up the three because you're going to guard from them getting in the lane because they get in the lane so good. The one thing I like about Raceland is that they've got to be soft on their press tonight. They really got beat several times in the press the other night and too late coming out of it.
Yeah, a little 1-3-1 half-court trap right there. Here's Oborn with it. Now they're back man-to-man.
But Rigsby out on top. She gives a lot of length to where she can take away what Gabby Oborn has on that quick step.
Darnell can't get the shot off. Nice back cut to Sharp. It's almost stolen. Darnell with it now down the lane. Goes for the rim, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Rigsby. Have they changed these numbers?
No, Rigsby.
Here's Maynard.
Broughton is still wearing 12. Her jersey, the way it wads up, you can't see the 1 on the back of it.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. 8-0. Long three, left wing by Oborn. In and out, no good. Sharp with the rebound, knocked away by Broughton. It'll go out of bounds over to Russell. 5:07 to go. And James, I can tell you from experience, the longer you go without that first point, the smaller that basket gets.
Russell's 0 for 5 right now in this basketball game.
Here's Oborn trying to get, no, she pushed off.
And see, that's the thing right there. Rigsby beat her to the point as she got under that screen from Allen and was able to beat her before she got that turn. And that's a difference that they've changed since that game they played here in December, or in January, I mean.
Took that right hand away.
Yes.
That's what you have to do with her. Here's Sharp, top of the key. That's actually the best three-point shooter on the team. Here's Allen, right wing three, no good. Fight for it. Rebounded by Sophie Maynard, gets it off to Rigsby.
This is a big possession for Raceland.
Nim Maynard wide open, left wing, another three, good! And it's 11-0, Raceland.
Now, if you're Raceland, you cannot be content right here. Russell's going to make a run.
Sure.
You have to continue to push and do what you're doing right now that's got you this 11-0 lead.
Playing with a lot of confidence, very loose. Darnell with it, gives it off to Oborn. There's Rigsby with that length, able to stay off of her and still contest the three.
And here's the thing Rigsby's got to do. She's got to sit down on that right side, force her back left.
There's the three from the top of the keys, an air ball this time. Go out of bounds over to Raceland. 3:53 to go, first quarter. You talked about Raceland coming out and playing with house money and playing loose. They've certainly started out like that.
80% from the field. They're 4 of 5. They've hit 3 out of their 4 triples. Russell's 0 of 7. They're 0 of 4 from long range.
Then Maynard with 8 in the game already. Russell now in that half-court trap of theirs. Over to Broughton. Top of the key, there's Campbell with it.
Go get the basketball, set it up.
Here's Broughton, long three, off the backboard, no good though. Rebounded by Rigsby. Out to Maynard, fake the three, pull up, and she's fouled.
And that's on Darnell.
Yes,
That's the ones that you want to get your fouls on. Make Darnell, make Oborn have to reach and get fouls. Find a way to get them in early foul trouble and really tilt the thing in your favor even more than it already has started here.
Maynard misses the first free throw. Nim Maynard, leading free throw shooter on the team for Raceland, 75.8% on the year. Second one, got this one.
12-0 lead for the Rams.
Nim Maynard with 9 already. Here's Darnell, still looking for that first point. Fakes can't get through. Out Keelan Coons, top of the key three. She knocks it down.
7th grader comes through in a big moment. They needed that one in the worst way.
Badly. 1-2-2, half-court trap. In the middle, almost stolen. Campbell goes and gets it down the lane, goes for the basket, puts it up, and it's blocked by Allen and go out of bounds. Raceland will keep it. 3:04 to go.
And Campbell, again, not being a point guard at trade, she missed that one. If Nim keeps coming, it's a layup when she kicks it down there as we get our first sub as Abby Sharp comes off and Cameron Fleming checks in.
5'11 junior, wide open. Rigsby cutting the basket, lays it in.
How many times did we see that here Monday night?
A bunch.
Roll it off the high post and then come through with a nice look and a nice little dime there by Kennedy Darnell as she stops at 15.
Little step back jumper. Russell staying with that 1-2-2 half-court trap. Raceland gets it across. Maynard, left sideline. Rigsby all the way across court to Broughton. She goes back across court to Nim Maynard, and she's going to be fouled by Oborn.
So now if you're Raceland, you've got one on Darnell, you've got one on Oborn. You've got to sit down and try to find a way to make one of those two pick up a quick second.
And how many fouls has Raceland got?
Nada.
They got to stay like that.
Yes.
Neither team is what you would call deep, obviously. So not only does the other team score when you foul them, here's Rigsby in the lane. Out to Sophie Maynard, had the three, passed it up. Me and you would have shot that every day of the week right there. It's it over to Rigsby, left wing. It's Broughton with it. Raceland being patient. Here's Campbell down the left side of the lane. Off the glass, left-handed, puts it in.
And a smart move there by Gabby Oborn. She was the one that got switched and had to help, and she had to let her go. Mandy Lane has seen enough. She needs another timeout of full.
Full this time. We'll take it with her. Back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back at Raceland High School, the Papa John's broadcast table, where Raceland is off to a scorching start, 16-5 lead over Russell. We have a score for you from the 62nd District Championship game, East Carter and Morgan County at halftime. It's East Carter 38, Morgan County 24. Darnell, Sophie Maynard on her. Wide open is Fleming. Missed an easy one. It's knocked around, fought for. Fleming goes back and gets it. And now we got a jump, and that's going to go to Raceland. And I am keeping up with the timeouts tonight.
Well, you keep up with those. I'll keep up with the other stuff. Raceland right now out-rebounding Russell 8-3. Here comes Lexi Bongs in the basketball game.
4'11" senior.
As Sophie Maynard to take a seat.
And this guy, he's on the stats. He's just doing it all again tonight, folks. Here's Rigsby as Russell gets out of that half-court trap, goes man-to-man. Campbell behind the back move, off to Nim Maynard. Pull up, right wing three. Oh, I thought it was going to bank in, no good. Oborn chases it down for Russell, heads the other way. Minute and a half to go, first quarter. Rigsby out to meter. Nice defense by Rigsby. Allen, right wing, right corner three, got it. Bethany Allen on a nice pass from Oborn, and it's 16-8.
Nice job there by Kennedy Darnell, slowing down Nim, forcing her to put the ball off the deck.
Here's Boggs into the lane. Out to Campbell, right wing. She's got a three. Is short, bouncing off. Oborn goes and gets it for Russell. She's running the other way as we hit a minute, and that's going to be a foul on Boggs.
And this is something that Raceland cannot do. It can't stop doing what it was doing that got it where it was. Raceland has kind of reverted of like, okay, now they're stop attacking, and that's allowed Russell to get a little mojo back in its system, trying to get some stuff going in. This basketball game is far from over right now.
A long way. Here's Allen, right wing. Bounces it off to Darnell. Right back to Allen. She's going to try another three, top of the key, and she's got it again. Bethany Allen with back-to-back threes. All of a sudden, that leads down to 5. Here's Nin Maynard, top of the key. Not a good shot. Air ball goes out of bounds.
Last 4 trips for Raceland have been 4 shots or bad attempts, and that's just a shot there that you don't need. You know, it's 34 seconds, and you stop top of the key with no numbers and shoot an air ball. It's just now you're playing emotional.
Yes, probably would have been a good idea to go for the last shot.
Yes, because now you've got an opportunity to let Russell get right back in this one and even get closer with a big shot here going to the second quarter.
Raceland going 2-3 zone here now as the clock hits 16. Here's Allen with it, driving, walk with it. I'm leaving the turnovers to you two, my man.
Well, turnovers tonight. Russell with 2, Raceland still with none.
12.5 to go now. Russell picking up Raceland on the baseline. Got to go the length of the floor into Rigsby. Allen picks her up, and she fouled her. They got it.
So now a foul with Darnell, Oborn, and Allen.
Right sideline. Rigsby's going to throw it in. 8.1 to go. Comes top of the key to Campbell. Hands it right back to Rigsby. She drives out to Nim Maynard. Spins. Puts it up off the glass and in. Nim Maynard, tough shot, and that'll do it. First quarter, it's Raceland 18, Russell 11. Back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's in Graceland, Flatwoods, and Louisa. Tonight's sponsors, Kurt Robbins State Farm Insurance, Pure Point Auto in Greenup, Grayson Funeral Home, Jason Greer Attorney at Law, Sparks Funeral Home, Ison's Cards and Collectibles. We'll have more for you on those sponsors later. Russell ball, here we go to start the second quarter.
Sophie Maynard back in the ball game for the Rams as Lexi Boggs will step out.
They clear out the right side for Oborn. She drives, tries to kick it over. It's deflected. Fight for it, and we're going to get a foul on Race.
Yeah, that's on Nim Maynard reaching in. She was trying to get the tie up, and you only get one opportunity to reach in. And if you don't get it and you go for it again, it's a whistle every single time. Only the first team foul against Raceland.
See, to me, though, that's a giveaway foul. Comes in left wing to Darnell. Right back down inside to Koon. Spins, can't get the shot off, and then tries to go to the corner to Darnell. Sophie Maynard steals it, and we got a jump.
Oh, no, we got a jump. That was a dangerous one. That was going to be 2 on Darnell if she got whistled for it. Either way, Raceland forces the turnover. 3rd on Russell.
As we keep saying, neither one of these teams play a lot of people, so fouls are precious.
This is something Raceland can't do. They're leaving. They left Maynard in the backcourt. They ran away from her, and she had to try to make that baseball pass.
Darnell, right corner 3 is short, rebounded by Sophie Maynard, and it's through 2-on-1. Excuse me. Here's Campbell, goes for the basket. Blocked by Darnell. Still loose on the floor. And timeout, Raceland. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Great job there by Emma Broughton getting on the deck and getting possession of the basketball so they can get that ball back. But really good job there. Raceland running in transition. Maynard gets it out in front. Campbell runs that lane. She gives it up to her. What you're supposed to do. Kennedy Darnell there.
Again, another chance.
Another chance. But I like the way that Raceland attacked.
Yes.
That's what you have to do. You have to attack every single chance you get. You can't sit back and play complacent.
Well, as we talked about, Russell has had so much success, James. If you're going to beat them like this in the district and win something that hasn't been won by anybody else since Lewis County won in 2015, you've got to break their will, and you do that by attacking all the time.
Yeah, have to. Russell's looking for 10 consecutive district championships.
Russell going back 2-3 now. Here's Rigsby right down the lane, goes for the basket, and it's blocked by Fleming. Campbell goes and gets it, though. Top of the key, Sophie Maynard wide open. Good.
That's 2 big threes that she's hit. She's been big in this tournament. That pushes the lead back to 10.
Long 3 by Oborn, no good. Fight for it, out of bounds. It'll be off Russell, go to Raceland. James, we talked about it. Russell is not that good a three-point shooting team. You know who the leading three-point shooter is on Russell? It's actually Abby Sharp,
Abby
30%.
Sharp, yeah. Here's Annie Lyon coming in the basketball game as she'll replace Brooke Campbell.
5'9" freshman.
She's a player that has really given Marty Thomas an extra spot on the bench, an ability to give somebody a blow when they need it.
Here's Broughton, right wing. She's going to put up a 3, is way off. Knocked loose. Oborn goes and gets it, and she's running. Raceland gets back. Sophie Maynard cuts her off. Coons fakes, pull up from 12 feet, is bouncing off, no good. Way up to get it is Broughton, and she throws it away.
And see, that's the things I was talking about. You can't make careless turnovers like that. Russell was not up trying to pressure you anyway, and you turn and you throw it into the concession stand.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. They were already back. Hey, stop, walk that up.
Slow it down, walk it up, take a breath.
That's those postseason nerves coming out in you, buddy. Sharp back in now as Coons is going to take a break. And we got Boggs coming back in for Raceland as Lyon will go back out.
So Raceland going a little bit smaller here.
If they're going to play a zone, they got Boggs in the middle right now. I don't think they want that. They're going back man-to-man. Oborn, right wing. Rigsby's had her since the game started.
And she's done a really good job with her out top.
Has. Darnell, step back 3, top of the key is no good. Fleming, another rebound, puts it back up, no good. Goes and gets it, tries to put it up again. I think it's going to be on Maynard.
That's her second.
Wow.
So Cameron Fleming will get to the line and shoot 2. And Marty Thomas with a big decision to make with 6:04 to play in the first half. And Nem Maynard ladled with 2 fouls. And for the moment, she's going to stay put.
Fleming, 58.3 on the year from line. She knocks down the first one. 6:04 to go. She got them both.
Didn't look like a 58% free throw shooter on those 2.
She did not. 21-13, the lead's down to 8. As you said, Marty's leaving her in. Now she's got to justify that and not try to block any more shots like she just did. Here's Boggs, top of the key for a 3. Got it! Lexi Boggs knocking down a 3.
And that's where you're getting points off the bench that you did not expect to get. Boggs is typically not a scorer. She's out there for her defensive energy, but picking up something like that, that's huge.
Definitely. Oborn with the long 3, missed it. Raceland running the other way. Sophie Maynard, and she walked. And again, that's getting in too big a hurry.
Yeah, you got to understand, you have an 11-point lead. Calm down, run your offense, get a good look.
Campbell back in as Sophie Maynard will take a break. And Coach Thomas is going to leave Nim Maynard in, but he's going to go to his zone, which he should. Now it looks like they're switching back. They played zone the last trip.
Now they're back to man-to-man. They've got Lexi Boggs working on Kennedy Darnell.
That's not a good matchup for Raceland, probably.
They're going to try to help off the backside, but the problem of it is that help side is Nim Maynard.
Bounces inside to Darnell. Missed an easy one. Might have got fouled. Gets her own rebound. Back out to Oborn. Long three, left wing, good. Gabby Oborn, that's her first points of the game.
Oborn's one of 6 from the field. Her and Darnell a combined 2 of 12.
24-16. It's back down to 8. 4:47 to go before half. Rigsby drives, kicks it out to Broughton. Skips it all the way over in the left corner to Campbell. She goes for the basket, tries to put it up, and we got a whistle. We're going to get a block on Sharp.
So team foul number 3.
Sharp's first. Going to call that on the floor. Left baseline. Raceland will take it out. Nim Maynard to throw it in. Still looking. Throws it out deep to Broughton.
Missed Rigsby inside.
Yes, I saw that. Here's Broughton going for the basket. Puts it off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Want to throw it way back outside to Nim Maynard. Right, left wing, long three. Got it again.
Maynard with 14. Leads back to 11.
First points of this quarter for Nim Maynard. 3 threes she's knocked down already. Man,
Raceland 6 of 12 from 3 tonight.
That'll do it. Still trying to get it to Darnell. Sharp going to fire up a 3, though. No good. Rigsby goes in and claims the rebound for Raceland. 4 minutes to go. Rigsby running. Campbell, right side 3. No good. Oborn with the rebound for Russell.
And see, that's a shot you don't need in that position.
That's a quick 1-pass-3 again. Here's Oborn. Can't get through. Picks up her dribble.
And see, that's where Rigsby is being able to do that. Gabby tried to get back to that point. She couldn't do so, and in the process, she had to give the basketball up.
Darnell turns it over, and Coach Thomas is going to call a timeout before we get a jump out of it. Is he going to take another 30?
He wants a full.
All right, back after this on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table, and here we go. 3:30 to go before the half. 27-16. Raceland has led the whole game. Up by 11. Down inside to Nim Maynard. Double teamed out to Boggs. Right baseline jumper. Good again. Lexi Boggs with 5 off the bench.
Bench points are so critical in a tournament game.
Lead goes back up to 13. Here's Oborn. They're still trying to get it to Darnell. They double team her now, knock it loose. And that's Maynard, almost got her 3rd. Here's Fleming, free throw line jumper, no good. Broughton way up to get it. Nim Maynard running it down the left side. Back out to Broughton, top of the key. Goes for the basket, off the glass, left hand, no good. Darnell grabs it for Russell. She's in a hurry going the other way now. Raceland's back. Darnell's tacking anyway. Going to call a charge.
Got the offensive push off as she got Lexi Boggs. Take a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Boggs transitions over and the forearm goes out in the chest.
And that's 2 on Darnell.
Yes. Now somebody needs to grab a hold of Nim Maynard and tell her you have 2 fouls, and here we go. This is what I told you.
She's coming out
offensive, defensive, you've got to get her off the floor and take care of not allowing her to pick up a 3rd.
Sophie Maynard back in for her. Kinley Kuntz back in as Fleming goes out.
This is where Raceland wants to run some offense.
Definitely. Broughton left wing on a launch of three, almost banked in. No good. Rebounded by Sharp for Russell. Knocked loose. Raceland's got it.
Russell in a 2-3 zone now.
Cross court almost picked off. Darnell knocks it loose. This time she's got it, and she's going to be fouled by Campbell.
And that's Raceland doesn't need to do that. You can't do those cross-court passes like that. You're trying to go too far with just putting yourself in positions that you don't need to be in.
You know what we used to say when we were coaching on that? Play with your hair on fire too much. That's kind of what it looks like. As Nimmater comes back in now and Sophie goes back out. 2:10 to go, 29-16. Here's Oborn, right wing. Tries to go to Darnell, and it goes off Rigsby's foot out of bounds. Right baseline, throw in for Russell.
Here comes Annie Lyon back in. I would say she will get Nim, and yeah.
Good move by Coach Thomas.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. We talked in the break. I said, at the 2-minute mark, you're going offense, defense every trip you get with Nim Maynard.
Here's Sharp. Tries to lob it for Allen, throws it over her head, throws it away. Lyon goes and gets it.
7th turnover for Russell.
Wow. Rigsby. Russell staying in that 2-3. And they throw it away. Oborn's out in front of everybody. Goes under, lays it in.
And that's where your point guard needs to come and get the basketball, not stand over there jumping up and down saying, throw me the ball, throw me the ball. Emma Broughton has to come and get that basketball and settle your team down. You've got a freshman with little varsity experience playing at the high post, and that's where typically Nim Maynard plays in the 2-3 zone.
Rigsby, it's knocked loose. They're going to say off Rigsby, out of bounds.
That's back-to-back turnovers on the Rams.
As Fleming comes back in and Sharp goes out for Russell. James, I'll tell you, 2-3 zone, I'm up 11. I might hold the ball right there for the last shot if they let me.
If they let me, I'm going to make them play sideline to sideline. But if you're going to stay in a 2-3 zone, I'm going to put 2 people up top and put somebody that can handle the ball in the middle, and I'm going to make you come out and do something with it. Russell is in the bonus. So
Oborn, long three, no good. Lyon goes and gets it for Raceland.
And right now, Marty Thomas is stealing away minutes with Maynard on the bench and not losing this lead like it is.
There's that cross-court pass picked off again. 3 straight turnovers in it.
Yes.
Darnell down to Oborn, goes for the basket, puts it up, no good, knocked out of bounds, go over to Raceland. And then Maynard's coming back in right now.
At some point, you got to go to the locker room and you got to say, this pass doesn't work.
Well, it's so much psychological. Sophie Maynard comes back in for Boggs. You go in halftime, and you're down double digits as compared to 9. It's so much difference. People don't believe that, but it is.
Raceland needs to stop this right here and hold this basketball for this final 40 seconds.
I couldn't agree more. We should have coached together somewhere.
At some point, we may need to.
Russell going to come out and get her a little bit now. Here's right corner Rigsby for a 3. No good. Rebounded by Allen. 30 seconds to go before the half.
Somebody needs to tell these kids there is not a shot clock in high school.
And now I think Mandy Lane's going to back it out and take one.
I absolutely would. I would try to find a shot here and momentum going to the locker room.
Oborn, left side. She's going to go at Rigsby. Gets into the lane. Pull up from 8 feet is short off the front of the rim. Nim Maynard with the rebound. 8 seconds to go. She's running it down the left side. Goes for the basket. We got a whistle. Oh, wow.
That's her third. And that is a situation where Nim Maynard has to understand, yes, you've got the rims there, but you've got to stop and put that one up. You cannot take that chance.
We've talked so much about fouls being so precious.
See, this is something right here. I don't like Raceland not coming up and letting this ball roll out all the way to half court. She just touched the basketball with her toe.
3.4 to go. Here's Oborn. Volleyball line 3. Banks it in. Huge, huge momentum right there. We're going to go to the half. 29-21. Go ahead.
I was going to say, she touched the basketball with her foot.
She did too.
That ball should have come live, but instead of going down double digits, you go in down only 8. And the psyche of that on that scoreboard is huge. But the biggest thing in the first half, Nim Maynard 3 fouls.
Yeah, not only do you bank in a 3, the other team's best player gets their 3rd foul.
Yes.
All right, back after this with the halftime show on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's in Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa, where Raceland leads Russell 29-21 at the half. First quarter, Raceland comes out on fire. 12 points in a row to start the game. 12-0. End up outscoring Russell 18-11 in the first quarter. Russell comes back with that three to outscore Raceland in the second quarter. 10-8. No ties, no lead changes. All right, we're going to step out, take our next break. When we come back, James is going to have all the stats for you here on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back here at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table, the Russell High School dance team on the floor, and Raceland leading Russell 29-21 at the half. And here is my good buddy with all the stats for you, James.
All right, let's take a look at our first half stats in this one. We'll start first with Russell, 7 of 27 from the field, 25.9%, 5 of 15 from long range. A big, long three from Gabby Oborn to go in at the half to cut the deficit down from double digits. They're a perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 15 rebounds, 7 turnovers in the opening half. For Raceland, 44% from the field, 11 of 25. They're 6 of 15. They missed their last 3-pointers, and those last 3-pointers that they missed also had 3 turnovers in the mix of it.
Yeah.
So that's 6 empty trips to end the first half.
In a row, yeah.
In a row for the Raceland Rams. 19 rebounds, 8 turnovers. At one point, it was 7-4. Raceland closes actually with 7 empty trips. They had 4 turnovers and 3 missed 3-pointers to end the first half of play.
Yeah, it was 29-16 with 4 minutes to go. Raceland goal scoreless the last 4 minutes.
And the 8th turnover is an offensive foul on Nim Maynard that gives the basketball back to Russell for a 3-pointer to go in at the half.
And it was a bank 3-pointer
Yes.
at that.
Here we go with our standout players for Russell. Gabby Oborn leading the way, 8 points, 5 rebounds. She's 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from downtown. But that big 3 before the end of the half gets Russell back in this basketball game. For Raceland, Nim Maynard, 14 points and 2 rebounds, but the big number that's not up here, if I had a illustrator, I would draw it right here in the center of the screen. A giant 3. 3 fouls, and her 3rd coming on a charge to end the first half and give Russell the basketball back. But Raceland's going to have to get creative with her on the floor in the second half of play.
Yeah, a charge with 3.5 seconds left, too, on
Yes.
top of that. All right, we're going to take our last break. We come back, we'll get you ready for the second half of the district championship game here on Kool TV.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic, saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, ripping, Papa wanging. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beautyrest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Back here at Raceland High School, the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, 29-21. Raceland up at the half. James, you got 25 seconds. Key to the second half, buddy.
Nim Maynard has got to stay out of foul trouble.
Absolutely.
I think Raceland needs to go zone. You've got to keep Nim Maynard away from the basketball. And, we talked about typically you want to guard or protect somebody, you put them in the middle. But the key is that if Kennedy Darnell or Gabby Oborn beats that press out top with those pressure from the guards, you're looking right in the face of Nim Maynard and a fourth personal foul. You've got to protect her. Russell, you've got to continue with that momentum that you've got. Raceland has to answer the bell here. You can't let Russell get a strong start to start the second half. You've got to match punch for punch right here, even if that's what it is for the next 8 minutes.
Yeah. if Raceland's going to win, I think Maynard has to get through this quarter without a foul.
Absolutely. Yeah, and she's going to have to play smart.
Yeah.
And that's something is you're telling a player that's a very aggressive player, likes to go after everything. You're telling her, listen, you have to pull that intensity back. You're going to have to play smart for 8 minutes, and then those last 8 minutes, you got 2 fouls, let it hang out and go after it. Here we go.
All right, they are going man-to-man starting out. Oborn hands it back to Sharp. Kuntz now with it, can't get through. Good defense. Allen, Maynard on her. She's driving, goes for the basket, puts it in.
And that's exactly what I would do too. Get the basketball to Bethany Allen and see if she can go one-on-one at Maynard.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here is Raceland is going to have to help off whenever that matchup happens.
7 straight now by Russell. That 13-point lead's down to 6. Here's Rigsby running one-hander in the lane. Too hard off the back of the rim. Knocked out of bounds by Kuntz. Raceland will keep it. Left baseline throw in. Broughton to throw it in.
Look for Rigsby on that dive.
Comes out deep to Rigsby. Hands it up to him. Maynard volleyball line 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Allen saves it. Knocked loose. Oborn gets it for Russell. 7 minutes to go. Here's Oborn. Top of the key. Kuntz 3. Good. Kinley Kuntz. And it's down to 3. Just exactly the start that Russell needed and Raceland didn't need, James.
Exactly. And that's the thing is that's what I was talking about. You don't want to start flat to start this second half because Russell's playing off that momentum that it got there to end the first half.
Here's Nim Maynard. Can't get through on the baseline. Broughton. Through Sophie Maynard's hands and out of bounds.
And all of a sudden the pressure is mounting on Raceland. Raceland, they had a chance. The worst thing that happened for Raceland, they got to the half.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting there looking up and saying, listen, we've got this streak in reach. We're 16 minutes away from doing it, and then all of a sudden you start thinking about it.
Well, the way the two teams started the game has completely flipped to this half. Here's Darnell, top of the key 3. She knocks it down.
Timeout, Raceland.
30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here.
A 12-0 run to start the basketball game is gone, and we've got ourselves a shootout down the stretch.
A 13-0 run by Russell from the second quarter to right now. 4 minutes in the second quarter, first minute 50 the third quarter, and it's 29-29. Wow.
And in that midst of that 13-0 run, Raceland has had five turnovers in this basketball game.
Yeah, they've just completely flipped this around from the beginning of the game. They look just the opposite. Russell started out tight. Raceland was loose and on fire. Second half start, just the opposite. Raceland looks tight. Russell has come out smoking.
And and you talked about it in the first half was how small that basket had to look for Russell in that 12-0 run. Right now, that thing looks like a thimble for Raceland.
Yes. 1-2-2 half-court trap. Throws it long for Maynard. Nim Maynard. She goes for the basket. It's going to be a charge.
Yeah.
And that is her 4th.
That one was more of a charge than the one that was here at the end of the first half,
charge,
but that
yeah.
was 100% a charge.
Leading scorer in the region on the girls' side. Young lady is tremendously talented, but she has got to understand she needs to stay on the floor for her team. Here's Darnell now, Sophie Maynard on her. Out to Sharp, she drops it, it's loose on the floor, and we got a whistle and a jump. That's going to go over to Raceland.
Now, the thing with Nim Maynard is she's got to be certain that she doesn't turn into right now. Just because you cannot drive down the lane does not mean that you need to start jacking every shot from 25, 26 feet.
Yeah.
Get other people involved, and that will give you other opportunities.
Almost turned over again. Here's Nim Maynard now into the lane. Out to Broughton, right wing, open for a 3. Short. Rebounded by Kuntz for Russell. Gets it off to Darnell, and she's in a hurry. Down the middle, nobody picks her up. Nice pass underneath to Allen, and Campbell fouls her.
And listen, Russell bailed out Nim Maynard. She was standing right in the center lane. Kennedy Darnell stopped.
Allen to the line. First free throw of the night for her. She's a 73.5% free throw shooter, and she missed the first one.
Russell trying to pick up their first lead of the evening. Here comes Lexi Boggs back in for Sophie Maynard.
Allen with one more. 5:14 to go, third quarter, tied at 29. Got this one.
First lead change.
First lead change of the game. Here's Broughton with it, double team, and then taken away from her. And then Maynard has just fouled out of the ball game.
Yep.
Wow. So James, we talked about that the whole pregame. You've got to play without fouling.
Yeah, and that's, Marty Thomas rolling the dice there, leaving her out there. But if Raceland is going to pull off the upset, it's going to be one of the ages now, because the leading scorer in the region is going to sit for the final 13 minutes of this contest.
Here's Darnell down the lane. Nice kick off to Coons, wide open, lays it in. Russell has taken complete control of this game. They're on a 16-0 run. Almost stolen again. I think it went off of Broughton, and it did. 4:45 to go.
Raceland has had 10 turnovers in the midst of that 16-0 run.
Wow. O'Born. She might have walked. Tries to put it up. Rigsby blocks it out of bounds. Russell will keep it right baseline. Raceland needs something good to happen.
Raceland has gone scoreless now for almost 7 minutes.
Lobs it in the middle to Allen. Out to Coons, right wing. Going to fire up a three. It's short. Campbell goes and gets it for Raceland. Gets it off to Broughton. Throws it up to Rigsby, left wing. All the way in the corner to Boggs. Wide open. 12-footer. No good. Allen with the rebound. She's throwing long for Coons. Out in front of everybody. Goes for the basket, and Campbell fouls her.
That's Campbell's fourth.
I've got her for three.
Oh, I may have. Okay, I think it double tapped earlier when I hit it.
Going to send Kinley Coons.
Yeah, he did.
To the free throw line. She's 71.1 from the line for the year. Puts it up, got it. James, the first half, Russell shot 2 free throws. They're shooting their third and fourth, less than halfway through the third quarter already, as Cameron Fleming is back in and Sharp is out for Russell.
And it's just the whole complexity of this basketball game has flipped upside down.
The air has went out of the balloon, definitely.
I mean, you could just, it's just like this whole building just sunk.
Yeah, the energy is gone. 34-29 now. Boggs bounces down low to the line. We got another jump. That's going to be another turnover on Raceland. We'll go over to Russell on the alternating possession.
11 turnovers.
18 straight now from the 4-minute mark of the second quarter to the 4-minute mark of the third quarter now. O'Born down the lane, tries to put it up. It's blocked by Line. Rigsby goes up and gets it. She's running down the middle. Kicks it back out to Campbell. Almost lost it. Cross court to Broughton. She gets in the lane. Rigsby. Here's Campbell driving. Tries to put it up, and I'm going to get a foul on Allen, I believe. Yes.
I heard the pop from up here.
That's Allen's second. Going to send Brooke Campbell to the free throw line for the first time tonight. She is a 61% free throw shooter.
Raceland looking for their first points. It's 4 minutes to go in the first half.
And she's got it.
Now, if you're Raceland, here's where you have to be. Going into the fourth quarter, you want to be within one possession.
Oh, yeah. Well, the biggest thing is you can't feel sorry for yourself here. We've lost our leading scorer. You got to go play. You got to suck it up and play.
Yeah, somebody for Raceland is going to have to step up and make a play.
Absolutely.
You've got 2 seniors out there, and Emma Broughton and Lexi Boggs. Somebody's going to have to step up and go make a play.
O'Born with the long three is short, bounces out of bounds. Coach Lane telling her over there to slow it down a little bit, Gabby.
Well, and that's the thing is that, when Russell does that, you just bailed Raceland out.
They did.
You've got to try to penetrate with the basketball right now. You've got an injured animal that's basically just sitting here taking for they're there for the taking. You got to finish them off.
They are definitely bleeding. Nice pass to Campbell, goes for the basket. She's going to draw another foul.
And that's something I think they've got to do. They've got to get Brooke Campbell involved inside. She's a very physical player. She plays with a ton of emotion. You've got to work on those ball screens, getting her into the paint, and see if you can get her to the free throw line 2 or 3 more times.
They never did announce that foul. Did you get it?
That was on Fleming.
Campbell back to the line. She's got the first one. There we go. They got it.
There's that echo back. Wasn't here much last night.
Campbell knocks down the first one. One more. It's down to 3. 34-31, 3:02 to go third quarter. She got them both. 34-32. Raceland back in the 2-3 zone now. Oborn. Darnell with it. Going to bring it back to the middle. There's Oborn right wing. Thought about that 3. Skips it over to Allen. 3-pointer left wing is short off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Rigsby. Almost stolen. Long pass down to Campbell in the corner. Goes for the basket again. Puts it up, and then she's going to draw another foul. And I think that's Allen.
Every time down the floor, that's what they've got to do. They've got to get the basketball to Brooke Campbell.
That's her third. Campbell, 3 out of 4. Go ahead.
And most important thing, having an opportunity to find points with the clock rested. Here comes Abby Sharp back in.
She might be 60% on the year, James, but she's knocking them down right now. 4 out of 5.
Raceland 5 of 7 from the line tonight.
One more. And this one's short off the front of the rim. Coons with the rebound for Russell. 2:20 to go third quarter. Darnell. Coons, 3, top of the key. Bounces off, no good. Fight for it. Fleming goes and gets it. Out to Oborn. Deep left wing 3. Good. There's that 3 off an offensive rebound, James.
8th made 3 by Russell as Oborn gets her 11th.
Lead goes back to 4, 37-33 as we hit 2 minutes. Russell out of that zone, back man-to-man right now. Campbell wants the ball. Going to the basket again, and that was probably a block. Rebounded by Boggs, puts it up, missed an easy one. Campbell goes back and gets it. Rigsby, left wing 3, no good. Fight for it, and Oborn grabs it for Russell. Raceland had some good looks right there, just couldn't put it down. Here's Coons, pull up from 12 feet, got it.
That young lady has really put herself in a conversation as Mandy Lane burns a timeout of going to be, Mandy talked to me earlier in the season, she said she is going to be a dandy, but a full timeout by Russell.
They make it a full.
They did.
Back after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table, it's 39-33 Russell by 6 with 1:27 to go here in the 63rd District Championship game. You talked about Kinley Coons, James. She's got 9 here in the quarter.
Yeah, 12 in the basketball game, and just she's really kind of finding her rhythm there. Got that nice pull-up jumper from just inside of 15, and that's her range of where she can get to very nicely.
Raceland throws it away. Oborn with the loose ball. Skips it over to Sharp. Right wing 3 on the way. No good. Long kick out to the corner, go out of bounds over to Raceland. Russell straight up man-to-man that time, James, and Raceland still threw it away.
And again, it's because Raceland, they're staying so wide and nobody's coming back to the basketball. They're forcing those wide passes across the court, and then Russell's just taking you into that, saying, hey, bait, I'm going to bait you, and Raceland's falling right into that trap.
Yeah, this is man-to-man. Just clear the floor out.
Yeah, let everybody go and then take it and bring it across, but you're just letting everybody stay put. But again, that's where you don't have an experienced point guard out on the forward.
Yeah. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. Sophie Maynard out front. Rigsby. Broughton skips it over left wing to Sophie Maynard. Nice bounce pass off the line. She puts it in. Nice pass by Maynard. Annie Line with the finish. 39-35. Here's Oborn. Long three, top of the key. Good again.
You can't let her trail like that. That's where she is so deadly, is being able to catch those transition threes like that. Her 14th of the ball game.
12 seconds to go. 42-35. Broughton over to Campbell. Into the lane. Goes for the basket. Puts it up. Good, and she's fouled. They call it on.
It looks like it's going to be Kinley Jones or Abby Sharp is the two in the area.
Whip it on us, guys. Campbell trying to finish off the three-point play, and it's bouncing in.
I'm going to go with Sharp.
Here's Darnell. Pull up top of the key is short, and that'll do it for the third quarter. 42-38. Russell leads as we head to the fourth quarter on Kool TV.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Our sponsors, Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located on 444 Belfont Road in Old Russell. Stop in the store on Sunday, March 9th from 2 to 4 to meet UK players Ansley Almanor, Mari Williams, and Andrew Carr. They will have plenty of items to purchase for the players to autograph along with photo opportunities. I know you'll be there, James.
Oh, yeah, I'll be there. No. I'll probably be home sleeping because that's the Sunday that's in between our 1 day off for the regional tournament.
Yeah. All right, Raceland's ball. Here we go. Try to go inside the Camels, deflected out of bounds by
Raceland's got to play through Brooke Campbell right now.
Absolutely.
She is the one that has basically said, okay, I'm going to try to step up and lead this team. You've got to give her the basketball. Nobody else has tried to step through and said, I'm going to make a play. Give her the basketball and let her go out there and go to work.
And you see who Mandy Lane's put on her.
Oh, yeah, Kennedy Darnell switched over to her now.
Her best defensive player, absolutely. Here's Sophie Maynard down the lane to the rim, puts it in. Sophie Maynard with a big two to start the fourth quarter here for Raceland, and it's down to 2, 42-40. 5 straight for the Lady Rams. Staying in that 2-3, Darnell out front with it. Allen, free throw line jumper. Got it. Bethany Allen.
Really good job there of getting it to the wing, flashing Allen to that high post, and then she gets that nice turn. I like the fact she turned around. That's what you want from a high post. Turn around, look and see if you've got a shot. Then if you don't, spin and kick it back out. Very smart play right there by her.
Big basket. Here's Broughton, left corner for a 3. Too hard. Fight for it. Oborn
just out-jumped everybody in the gymnasium.
Littlest player on the floor right now. Went and got it. 6:50 to go. District championship on the line. Oborn off to Darnell, left wing firing up a 3. Short off the front, rebounded by Rigsby for Raceland.
And this is something for Russell. You don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Absolutely.
I think you've got to really push.
As Campbell goes for the basket. In and out, no good. Line tried to grab and save it in, went out of bounds. I think that was off Russell. She let it go on.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's Fleming back in as Sharp will go out for Russell.
Now, Russell has kind of looked like it's gone into kind of almost a stall offense, and that's not something I would be doing right now, up 6 minutes to play.
When you think about winning, James, it hinders your play. You got to think about what you have to do to win. Here's Fleming, goes for the basket, puts it up off the glass, no good. Lyon rips it down for Raceland.
She's played some big minutes for this team here.
Yes.
She's getting some of the biggest minutes of her career here in this district championship game. 2-3 zone again.
Yep, Russell back in that zone trying to keep Campbell from getting to the rim. They get it to her at the free throw line. Broughton, long three, right wing, no good. Fight for it. Lyon gets it, puts it up, rolling in, and she's fouled.
Her face said it all. She was like, oh my God, did that just go in? Yes, it did, young lady. The freshman. Send it in, as they would say.
With the finish and the harm, the hoop and the harm. Going to the free throw line. She's a 71% free throw shooter, almost 70.6 on the year. She can tie or cut it to one. She missed it, but it's rebounded by Rigsby. Out to Sophie Maynard. Campbell, left corner three. No good, too hard. Gets over to Broughton. Right corner three is off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Did you get that last foul again? They never did announce it. Hope you picked it up.
No, they never did announce it.
All right, 5:35 to go. It's down to two again, 44-42. Raceland staying in that zone. Oborn off to Darnell. Three from the top of the key is bouncing off. Kuntz, Rigsby go after it. We got to jump, and it'll stay with Russell. Whoever gets this little spurt right here, James, 5-6 point spurt to get that separation where you can relax a little.
If Raceland could find a way to tie or take the lead,
yes,
it really puts a lot of pressure back on Russell. And see, I think Russell has gone to the point of they're just trying to slow things down too much. They've gotten out of the way they want to play.
I agree. Darnell off to Kuntz, free throw line jumper, no good. Fight for it. Campbell goes and gets it for Raceland. They can tie or take the lead. Here's Rigsby. And we're going to get a foul on Darnell, and that's three.
She's played very headsy. Had two fouls in the first half, and Mandy left her out there.
That's what you have to do when you're one of the stars of your team. You got to do that.
You've got to find a way to keep yourself eligible.
2 team fouls on Russell, none on Raceland. Here's Rigsby. Almost walked and throws it away. Darnell headed the other way. Goes for the basket. And they're going to call a block. She put it in and a block.
No, Broughton, she was backpedaling trying to get the charge, and if she'd stayed put and done it, she'd had it. But she backpedaled as she fell and then allowed the contact to come.
But here's what you hate to see if you're Raceland. That was a charge at the end of the first half.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that was the same call on Maynard. All right, Darnell to the free throw line, 83.1% from the line, and she rolls in the three-point play. Huge turn of events right there as it leads back out to 5. Rigsby now. Allen chasing her all the way to the rim, puts it in. Nobody stopped her. Allison Rigsby with just her 4th point of the game. It's back down to 3. If Russell gets that separation, James, the way they shoot free throws, where they can have it, where they can afford a couple of turnovers by holding the ball, it's going to be hard to catch them.
Yes.
Here's Darnell pull up on the baseline is an air ball. Campbell rips it away. Hands it off to Rigsby. 4:10 to go.
Now, Brooke Campbell's got to stay in control.
Here's Sophie Maynard, right corner for the tie. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Darnell or by Oborn.
Campbell plays with a lot of emotion. She's got to stay in control because she's got to stay eligible in this ball game.
Absolutely. Got to have her. If she goes out, it is over. Oborn into the lane. Oh, she might have walked. Goes for the rim, puts it in. Gabby Oborn.
And see, that's the thing. You can't allow her to have that lane. You've got to step over and take that charge.
Right hand again.
Yes. You can't let her get back to that right hand.
That's right. Here's Rigsby. Campbell into the lane. It's blocked by Darnell, but they got a foul.
That's her 4th. And I like the fact that Brooke Campbell, when she got the turn there, she's like, listen, I'm going to the rack. If I get fouled, if I get blocked, whatever, but I'm going to go try to make a play.
5 for 7 from the line tonight for Campbell. First one is good.
If you're looking for the player that said, get on my back, I'm going to try to get us into this thing.
Yes.
She's wearing number 10 in white tonight.
Well, she's doing what we talked about. Somebody's got to step up and play.
Yes.
Got them both.
11 points for Brooke.
Into double figures, and it's back down to 3 again. You just get the feeling Raceland's got to keep that pressure on. It's got to stay less than 5.
They've got to find a stop right here.
Yep. 3:20 to go. Who's it going to be? Allen, left corner, wide open, buries the 3. Big shot, Bethany Allen.
10th 3 of the night for Russell, 14 points for Bethany Allen.
The lead goes back to 6, and Russell back in that half-court trap. Raceland beats it easily this time as we tick under 3 minutes. Here's Broughton. Let wing 3 bounces. Oh, banked it in. Emma Broughton.
7-3 for the Rams.
Her first points of the game, and it came at a huge time right there. 2:45. The bank was open that time.
The bank's been open a lot tonight.
It has. Here's Darnell, wants to get in the lane. Back over to Oborn, back to Darnell. Drives, puts it in off the glass.
Kennedy Darnell's not afraid to use the window. 4th player in double figures tonight for Russell.
They keep answering each other. Here's Rigsby now. Tries to throw it into the corner to Maynard, and they're going to say she drew a foul, I believe. Yes. And Mandy Lane wants a timeout at 30.
So Fleming got called for the foul.
Yeah.
So 54-59, or 54-49, excuse me, 2:18 to play. And I think this is more of a timeout of let's get everybody together and let's make certain we are on the same page right here.
Take a breath.
Yes.
That is Russell's 4th timeout. They've got 1 left. Raceland has 2.
And, you know, the thing is that if Raceland can figure out a way to foul Kennedy Darnell out of this basketball game, you might level the playing field a little bit because they've been having her on Brooke Campbell. If she stays on Campbell, the first thing I'm looking for is trying to figure out a way to get the basketball to her on the next trip.
Definitely. You kind of get the feeling that Raceland needs to score on this possession to tighten it back up. And if you're looking ahead, 2 team fouls right now on Raceland. They've got to foul 3 more times to put Russell in the double bonus. Then you start looking at free throw shooters. Abby Sharp is the worst free throw shooter, statistically speaking, on Russell's team, and she's out of the game right now.
Yes.
Okay, Broughton, right baseline. Huge possession. Raceland right here. Russell playing 2-3 zone on the inbound. Still looking. Throws it out in the left corner, almost stolen by Oborn.
I don't know what Broughton was looking for. She had Campbell standing wide open in the corner, and she wouldn't throw the basketball.
Moved over to the left baseline this time, almost out in the corner. Broughton still looking. Throws it way across court to Campbell. Rigsby now. Almost threw it away.
2-3 zone. Got to get somebody in the middle.
Here's Rigsby down the middle. They knock it away from her and steal it. Oborn out in front of everybody. Campbell goes after her, puts it up and in. Gabby Oborn.
18 points tonight for her.
Huge basket. Here's Campbell back the other way, goes for the rim, puts it up, no good, but she draws a foul.
That's on Allen.
That's her 4th.
Boo Birds raining down here.
Campbell back to the line. Big free throws right here. Got the first one.
12 points for Brooke. Annie Lyon out. Lexi Boggs back in.
She is 8 for 10 from the line right now. Wow. 61% on the year, 8 for 10 in the district championship. That's what you call stepping up. 1 more for Campbell. She can bring it back down to 5. Too hard. Darnell with the rebound for Russell. 1:50 to go. Darnell's going to be fouled by Sophie Maynard.
That's her first.
So only the 3rd team foul.
Foul on Sophie Maynard, her first, team second.
Now team second. Yeah, that's what I said. I only had 2.
Okay. Well, they tried to foul Oborn. Tried again. You can't lay back. And they're going to get that one on Rigsby. That's her first. That will be their third. Not a good position you want to be in, chasing the leading free throw shooting team in the state from behind here. It's Kuntz gets it into Darnell, and Rigsby fouls her. That's going to be the second on Rigsby, fourth of the quarter on Raceland. 1:35 to go, 56-50. Russell has that cushion, and we're going to get a timeout by Raceland. It's got to be a full timeout. You want to stay here?
Let's go ahead and step out.
All right, back after this on Kool TV.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Back at Raceland High School on the Papa John's broadcast table. Russell 56, Raceland 50, 1:35 to go. Each team with one timeout left, a full timeout left. It's Russell's ball right by their bench. Kenley Kuntz to throw it in. And stolen away by Campbell and then knocked out of bounds by Darnell. Huge turnover right there over to Raceland.
Mandy Lane's not going to argue with that fact because it probably could have been a reach-in foul on Darnell that would have been her fifth. So that's the reason, okay, I'll take the turnover.
Okay,
Russell fans better be happy about that.
Russell goes 2-3. Raceland's got a score here. Rigsby into the lane. Running one-hander from 8 feet is bouncing out. Fight for the rebound. I think it's going to stay with Raceland. 1:14 to go. You just kind of feel that if Raceland doesn't get points right here, James, it's over.
It's too much because then you go into a foul. You have to go into a foul, and then you don't want to let Russell just sit on the free throw line and knock down easy shots.
And they throw it away. Stolen by Allen for Russell. 1:05 to go. 2-possession game. You got to come and get them. Darnell with it.
You got to get the game stopped. Darnell's on her side over here.
And, yes, they blow the whistle. And that's not good.
No. Injury timeout.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back at Raceland High School, 55.4 to go. Russell 56, Raceland 50. Gabby Oborn still down on the floor, and it looks like a cramp.
Yeah, it looks like what they're nursing out is a cramp, but now she will have to exit the basketball game because the athletic training staff did come out to attend to her.
Or use their last timeout, which
Correct.
Mandy probably doesn't want to do.
Yeah, so good to see her again because when she went down and she grabbed that ankle, and it was kind of like he was talking about when you're kind of jumping out of bounds and grabbing. Sometimes you come down and roll that foot. So good to see that. Hopefully that's all it is that it just is a cramp, and she's been attended to by Amy Crum, who's one of the best in the business of taking care of athletes and stuff. So they've got her some liquids and try to get some of those potassium back into her. Here comes Amy with her roller. They're going to try to roll out that calf as well. So
Sharp in for Oborn.
Big opportunity here for Raceland.
Gets it out, and she's going to go for the basket and puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Broughton. Raceland with an opportunity here now. Broughton on the run. Down to Boggs. Right corner three. Way short. Goes and gets her on rebound. Lays it in. Timeout Raceland. Full timeout. Let's stay right here, James.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere from this point forward.
All right. 42.5 to go. Raceland's last timeout, 56-52 Russell by 4. Russell has 1 timeout remaining, and Gabby Oborn is checking back into the game, which is good to see. You know, you look ahead, everybody's wanting to win the district now because that assures you don't draw Ashland first game.
You don't draw Ashland. That is true. And that's the big thing is you don't want to draw Ashland. They had no trouble with Boyd County last night.
Without Kinley Woods. Did she play?
No, she did play.
Well, Bradley gave me wrong information.
Bradley gave us some bad information.
I've never believed anything he says again.
Yeah, she did. She did play last night, so they won with ease in that basketball game. So
I'm not working with him on game change. Get me somebody else.
Well, listen, he's not like Spencer. He didn't have somebody whispering in his ears what it was. He was reading that Facebook stuff, and it wasn't true. But
never believe him again.
Yeah. So Raceland has it down to 4. Now, this is where you have to be smart. You've got to try to go for the turnover 1. Raceland owns the arrow in the event of a tie-up.
Yeah.
So you always want to go for the tie-up, and then if the foul comes, the foul comes. But you want to go for the tie-up first to try to get that alternating arrow.
I really think you have time to trap Darnell or Oborn, get the ball in their hands, and make somebody else shoot free throws. It looks like what they're trying to do, but Darnell beats it easily. Dribbles to the corner, off to Fleming, and they foul her.
And that's a smart play. The problem of it is it's Brooke Campbell's 4th. They made her give it up, and that's something that, you almost want to tell Kennedy, listen, if you've got the basketball, do not dribble yourself into a corner and don't give it up unless you are absolutely have to give it up. I think Mandy's going to burn the timeout. All she has left is a full. So we got a timeout before the foul. That's what has to be
here. Is that what
here.
they're saying?
That's what has to be because that's the only reason that they would certainly wouldn't take a timeout before she goes to the floor or to the free throw line.
Well, that's what I was saying. Mandy's a great coach. Why is she calling timeout right here?
Yeah, so that
explains it.
She's thought that what's happened is that she thought that Darnell was going to get trapped in that corner, so she burned that timeout. I believe that's her last timeout.
It is.
So that saves Brooke Campbell a foul and also keeps somebody off the free throw line, which was going to be Cameron Fleming.
She was 2 for 2 tonight, but she's still just a 58% free throw shooter, which not picking on her, obviously, but percentage-wise, that's who you want to foul, her or Sharp.
And, we talked about this in this game was you can't allow Russell to get to the free throw line. Raceland has held them to the free throw line only 7 times tonight, but Russell has hit 6 of those. That game that they played here back in January when Russell won that one 57-51, Russell got to the line 25 times that night. They were 18 of 25. Gabby Oborn 13 of 19.
Okay, Sharp to throw it in. Right sideline. She looks. Still looking. Gets it into Darnell. They trap her. Off to Oborn. And then they foul her.
They'll get that one on Maynard, so her second. And that'll put Gabby Oborn to the line for 2.
First free throws of the night for Oborn.
And this will be an interesting one, too, pushing off that calf that tightened up a few moments ago.
81% on the year. The first one is good.
Averaging 15 points a game. She has 19 here tonight to lead all scorers.
Scoreless in the first quarter. Got them both. 58-52.
Full two-possession game.
23 seconds to go. Raceland's got to go in a hurry. Sophie Maynard, right corner, tries to throw it inside. Knocked loose, stolen by Russell. Allen comes up with it with 10. Oborn in backcourt, and they foul her. 6.5 Russell. The streak of wins and district championships is going to continue.
10 in a row for the Red Devils.
Wow. I mean, when you think about it, James, that's amazing.
It is.
That is really just amazing. Last team to win a district championship besides Russell was Lewis County back in 2015. Jay Fight,
who has now moved on to coach at Mason County.
Yes, he has. Had a good year, too.
Yes, he did.
Oborn knocks them both down.
22 for Gabby.
60-52. Rigsby going to fire up a three, and that's going to do it. It's no good. Your district champion, 2025 for the 10th year in a row, the Russell Lady Red Devils.
Overcome a 12-0 start in this basketball game, and a valiant effort by the Red Devils, but this is one that's going to go down in the history books for Raceland of what might have been. They were right there, and at 6 minutes to play in the third quarter, they lose the leading scorer in the region in Nim Maynard. And you could see, especially there at the end, Raceland down 6, 23 seconds ago, and they're trying to pass the basketball around. The leadership was just not there for what they needed to see to be able to get them in that position. And again, we've talked about this Raceland team, a very young team, much like what Russell is. I mean, a very young team. They lose one senior. Raceland loses two with Lexi Boggs and Emma Broughton. So you've got a lot of players that's going to probably be back in the same situation here next year.
And hopefully Carly Boyd will be back.
And Carly Boyd, would certainly be a big addition for the Raceland Rams, as she missed all of this season due to that ACL. And she's been rehabbing well. She's back in practice and doing everything. And, they were shooting for hopefully trying to get her back this season. Maybe they get her back for the regional tournament, not certain. But she will certainly add some length to the team, and also another scoring threat because she can really stand out that in the corner and shoot the three.
And James, we talk about this all the time. You look at Russell, 10 championships in a row. That might put some weight on you, winning that many in a row, winning now 77 straight in the district. But it also gives you a sense of confidence, and you have that tradition, that history, that experience being in this situation. And it's got to hurt for Raceland because all three games this year, they could have easily won. Those past 10 years have been, 20, 30, 40-point blowouts for the most part.
All three games this year
could have easily
gone either way.
Yep.
And it's been, 8 points or less in every single one. So, all right, our all-tournament team, we'll start first with Lewis County. Kaylee Stamper. She had 12 points. Her
double-double.
She had a double-double. Did she end up with 10? I had her with 9
rebounds.
Okay, they
Paper had her for 12.
Okay, well, they were way off.
I know you're right.
I know I didn't miss 3 rebounds. I'll promise you that.
That was Aaron, wasn't it? Crum from Greenup County, very deserving. Had a nice game.
No, I wrote the article. I know she didn't have that.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah, I wrote the girls.
No, it wasn't the paper. It was Lewis County Stats on the website.
Daria Crum from Greenup County. I think she finished with 12 points in her game as well. So each district loser gets 1 player each. Raceland will get 3, and Russell will get 4. Sophie Maynard from Raceland. She had a heck of a tournament. Started both games with big 3-pointers.
Yes.
Raceland principal Tom Collins there. Also the athletic director here in Raceland. From Russell, Kennedy Darnell from Russell.
Obviously deserving.
Darnell tonight, 10 points, 3 rebounds. From Raceland, Nim Maynard from Raceland.
Obviously very deserving.
14 points, 2 rebounds tonight before she fouled out. A very emotional walk to the center court for her, obviously.
Yeah, didn't stay in long enough. All 14 of those points first half.
Yeah, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. She was disqualified for this game. Her 5th foul. Kinley Coons, the 7th grader. She was
first of many all-tournament selections for her.
I think so. Mandy Lane said it. She's going to be a dandy, and she is. Brooke Campbell, very deserving. Definitely. She was a player that just stepped to the forefront for Raceland. 12 points, 5 rebounds. That may have been the most complete game that I've seen Brooke play this year.
Yeah, 10 of those 12 in the second half.
Her aggressiveness was there, but she kept it in check, and that's one of the things that she's been challenged with so much this year. Bethany Allen, 14 points, 4 rebounds. Only senior for Russell.
Russell's
yes.
roster, yeah.
And Gabby Oborn leads the way tonight, 22 points, 8 rebounds.
After going scoreless the first quarter.
She likes shooting in this building for certain.
Yeah, 14 points in the second half.
Had 37 here when they played in January, has 22 here tonight. So there's your 2025 63rd District All-Tournament team. The Red Devils make it 77 in a row. 10 consecutive regional championships that they have in their repertoire. Now they're going to get the players for each team together. 3 team members from Raceland. The Maynards, who are, by the way, they're twins. Sophie and Nim are twins.
Well, Broughton and Sophie, they look like twins.
Yeah, we've always said that so many times. And then the 4 team members for Russell. We'll talk with both head coaches here in just a few moments as well, with Bethany Allen, Gabby Oborn, Kennedy Darnell, and Kinley Coons. So congratulations to both teams for the all-tournament teams here, and as well as Kaylee Stamper and Daria Crum from Lewis County and Greenup County, respectively.
Final from Elliott County, East Carter 65, Morgan County 38 in that district championship.
So the Raiders are 62nd district champs.
Final from the 61st district. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Menifee County 58, Round County 55.
Oh, good ball game.
Wow.
Menifee gets them in the third matchup.
Wow.
So,
well, now what did that create the possibility of?
4th consecutive season, Ashland Round County game 1. I'll just go ahead and say it right now. Game 1 Monday night. It'll be at 6:30. Ashland Round County.
If I was the
Matt Stokes doesn't even need to go near the
No, I would not let him in the building. And there you are, your 63rd district champions for 2025. Shaylin Steele graduates. Again, like we talked, James, everybody really was saying it a lot at the end of last year. Down year for Russell next year.
Yeah.
Down year.
Yeah, you lose Shaylin Steele, you lose Bella Quinn, you lose Hannah Sanders, and they're like, yep, this is the year. They're going to be gone. And what do you get? You get another district championship. And I will tell you this right now. They felt like they had a 12-ton weight on their back when they were down 12-0.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, just things started to click. And, you know, you go back to a defining moment in a game, the final 5 seconds of the first half. A charge on Maynard that gave them the basketball back, and then they get down and pick up that 3, and they cut it to single digits going into the halftime period, and that was so big. Great look there court side.
Yeah.
The champions, congratulations to Russell and Mandy Lane. Congratulations to Marty Thomas and his squad as well. A valiant effort here this evening that's, unfortunately for them, they're going to come up a little bit short.
And that was, I couldn't agree more. To me, that was the key series in the game. Right there, you're up 11 with a chance to go, obviously add to it, go in at least up 11 with Maynard with 2 fouls, but you end up 8 with Maynard with 3 fouls. That's part of Russell's 18-0 run. They were down 29-16.
I haven't had a chance to do it tonight. She's fired. The celebration in center court, and what she's doing, she's standing over here on the sideline. You put a stinking camera on the floor. Hey, just hold your hands up. You're fired. Done. All right, let's take a break. We come back. We'll cut some nets down here on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
I was telling him.
Back at Raceland High School, the Papa John's broadcast table, and we are pleased to be joined by Coach Mandy Lane of the Lady Red Devils. Coach, 10 district championships in a row, 77 straight wins now. The game starts out 12-0. How are you feeling?
I mean, how do you feel when you're down 12-0?
Bad.
Probably feel great, don't you? But no, they came out and pretty sure you guys could have went out there and thrown her up there for a minute. And that's nothing against them. We're leaving them open, and they're, they got hot and they started hitting some shots. And you know how I don't want to say how girls are, but we all know how girls are sometimes.
Emotional.
Yes, and we're in the district final, and we lost our mind for a little bit, but we got it back together and really, stayed with it, and we grinded it out.
Coach talked about it. We said every shot that didn't go down for you in that stretch when you guys went down 12-0, that basket got smaller and smaller and smaller. When that first ball went home, how much did that help? Did you see your team just take that collective sigh and kind of, okay, now let's get our footing and go forward?
Yeah, I think so, but it's just we still, I get most of them back, most of my kiddos back, so still just got to work in this type of atmosphere of trying to get into our plays and making sure that we're running. But then we got a couple steals and a couple layups and runouts, and that really helped us.
Yeah, and we were talking up here too just now, Mandy. The streak, you told James earlier, you thought maybe that was weighing on them a little bit. But there's also that era, we're champions, we've won, we know what to do in these situations. Did that kind of take over a little bit maybe when you got off to that bad start?
I think with Kennedy and Gabby, but the rest of the kids are new. But we've been, like Coach Morris said, we've done a really good job getting shovels and just digging holes. And we've been very, very, I don't want to say lucky, but I feel kind of lucky right now. Maybe we.
You going to start making your team work some landscape this year?
I mean, maybe. So, but the good news is we'd been in those situations.
Yes.
We had won those games, and you know how that is for a team. When they get that kind of confidence and really no matter what the score was, Gabby hits the big 30. We couldn't hit anything. Maybe we should have just been shooting from half court the whole entire first half. I don't know.
32 minutes of a basketball game. And we've both said this. The most decisive 5 seconds comes to end the first half.
Yeah.
You get a charge on Maynard to pick up her third, and then you guys with 3.4 seconds get the basketball over here and get the lead into single digits. How big was that going in at the half?
It was huge. I did not know it was Nim Maynard's third foul. I was just so like – but and then Gabby hitting that, we cut it to 8. Was it 8?
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, we cut it to 8. We had it in single digits, like you said, and we'd been down more than a half, so we were just kind of using that at the moment, hoping it was going to work out of like, hey, we've been in worse positions, so let's just keep fighting.
You could almost feel that, Mandy, when it went in. That on top of the foul, of course, you could feel that when it banked in. You could just see the energy kind of go up in your kids, and Raceland's shoulders kind of slump down. That was part, I don't know if you realize it or not, that was part of an 18-0 run by you guys between the second quarter and the third quarter.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I do know that Beth came up huge, man. She stepped up and hit some huge, huge baskets for us, and we've been telling her to have fun. She's a really good player, and I'm so glad that she was able, district tournament, to go out like she did.
You and I, we talked early in the season. You talked about Kinley Coons, of how big she was going to be. When Raceland did a great job, I thought, with Rigsby out top with Gabby early on, you needed somebody to get going, and Kinley was that person.
Yeah, absolutely, and I mean she's going to be special. And
she's pretty good already.
Yeah, she's pretty good already. Yeah, she's going to be really special, though. And, she ain't scared to shoot it, guys. Some kids at that age, it's like you got to kind of, but not her. She's ready to go, ready to shoot it, ready to drive. And, just really proud of all of them tonight.
Yeah, she doesn't carry herself like a 7th grader.
No.
You going to rub it in my face now?
No. I already told you I'm really lucky and need to, I don't know. But,
Congratulations.
All right.
Nice job, Mandy. Congratulations. Mandy Lane joined us here
We'll see you Saturday morning. Man, you taste that one.
Yes, sir.
One of the things I told Mandy, I said 32 minutes of basketball, and the most decisive part of the game was 5 seconds to end the first half. Take me back through that emotional roller coaster of Nim picking up her third for that charge and then giving up the 3 ball to go in, and the lead goes into single digits.
Yeah, charges, they're one of those questionable calls that everybody will rave about forever, right? But that was the call that was made. It is hard when your leader goes out. Right?
Absolutely.
But what I really loved was that when our leader went out, we got hit in the mouth really hard, and we had girls that absolutely did not stop their fight, right? They did not stop their fight. Can't be more proud of them for that.
I said tonight, I think this was the most complete game I've seen Brooke Campbell play. And there in the fourth quarter, when you needed somebody to step to the forefront, Brooke was that person that stepped up.
Absolutely. Brooke Campbell's a solid player. Brooke Campbell, we talked once before, she was a leader in the weight room with us all summer. She's prepared. It's one of those things that her confidence boosts. This was a good past summer of travel ball for her. All those things, right? Stayed in the gym, stayed in the weight room, and fruits of labor, right?
Okay, now, Coach, I watched you play for many years at Ashland. I don't ever remember you fouling out. You're going to have – now, not that you didn't play defense, but you just realized how important you were to your team, and you had to be on the floor. Nim Maynard, love her to death, leading scorer in the region on the girls' side. She's got to understand sometimes you got to lose a battle to win a war. She's got to stay on the floor. Hopefully she'll pick that up as we move forward. She's a tremendous player. I just love watching her play. I know you do too.
She is, where my mind goes there is I don't know when that comes, if that's a maturity thing or not, right? But what I would say is I would never put that on her.
No, I didn't mean that.
I understand, but what I would say is that a coach should have took her out.
Nah, I don't know about that.
So there's what it should have, could have pop up, right?
Yeah.
But,
hindsight's always the best.
Right. But you're right. It's one of those things that's a part of competition on the court, right? And I tell you, a team that does really well at that is Menifee County.
They do. Yeah.
Menifee County does a really good job of straight hands up. You want to get this layup because I'm going to stay in the game kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So, but yes, that needs to be learned. And another great example is this Russell team, right? They have 2 kids that stay on the court the whole game, right? Don't get into foul trouble because they know their value on that court, right? And while we're talking about Russell, man, what a tremendous job. Mandy Lane, Coach of the Year. You can't take anything away from these girls that won that championship tonight. They played a really good game, and they played really well all season.
Well, you got to say a lot about your program, and I know you're very proud of your kids, Coach. We're talking 77 in a row now, but a lot of those losses that you guys had to them, and I know you weren't around for a whole lot of them, 20 points, 30 points, 40 points. All 3 of those games you played them this year could have easily went on your side. You guys are so close, and you got everybody coming back except 2 seniors. I know you're still playing this year, obviously, but you got to feel good looking forward.
I feel good about that, and really kudos to Coach Boyd. Coach Boyd has been here with these step changes, right? Having these girls move incremental moments, right, of their off-season training to where they are now. I mean, we're playing right now with 1 returning starter from last year, right? And we got those other 2 starters that are hurt for the year, right? And these girls have put an excellent season together. And I keep going back to, man, it's that time in the weight room. It's that time in open gym. It's that time in the summer, right? And it's that time behind the scenes that Coach Boyd puts into it for these girls, right? He's always in their ear instructing them down the way, right? He's like the best right-hand man ever, and he doesn't get enough credit for that. I do think that with those other 2 starters, right, this is a magical season, right?
Yeah.
But what a growth season, right?
Absolutely.
To have these girls in middle school and see where they are now and see where they're playing so independently, right, and to see what they put together tonight. is a lot of growth.
Well, I will tell you, a few years ago, I got a good friend that Cameron Fleming is his daughter that plays for Russell, and he wanted me to go to a middle school game with him a few years ago. I think she was in maybe the 7th grade, and I'd never seen those kids play, Nim and all of them. And when we left there that night, I told him, I said, Raceland will beat Russell here in the future when this group comes through. Now, you got one more shot to play them this year if you can get them in the finals of the region, but I think next year you're going to look at that and you're going to look back and say, hey, we're ready to go next year. Like I said, you're still playing. We're going to see you Saturday morning where it's a draw, man.
Yes. We're very confident for what the future holds.
Definitely.
I think the program's going in a great direction, you know, and that's one thing that we have to always keep in front of us is the direction the program's going, and I think it's going in a good one.
Absolutely.
First time since 07-08, Raceland's back-to-back in the regional tournament.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations,
See you
man.
Saturday, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Great job. Great job.
Marty Thomas joining us here in postgame.
Thank you.
All right, let's step out for a break. We'll come back. We'll look at our final numbers and wrap things up here from the Palace. Russell is your 2025 63rd District champions. 60-52, your final. Back after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, ripping, Papa wanging. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Back at Raceland High School in the Papa John's broadcast table, 60-52. Russell is your 2025 63rd District champions. And here is my buddy James Collier with all the stats.
Here you go. Final stats for Russell, 20 of 54 from the field, 37%. They go 35.7 from long range, 10 of 28 tonight. Big number that we talked about is you cannot allow Russell to do this. 10 of 11, excuse me, 90.9%. They're the best free throw shooting team in the state.
Yep.
And free throws win you championships. And that's the thing that Russell was able to do when they were in that kind of that lull. They got those free throws when the clock was rested to get back in it. 29 rebounds and only 9 turnovers. They had 2 turnovers, I think, in the second half.
I think that's right.
37.5% for Raceland, 26.9% from long range, 7 of 26, 64.3%, 9 of 14, 38 rebounds, 20 turnovers. They had 13 turnovers in the second half.
Wow.
No, I take that back. They had 8 at halftime, so take that off. So, again, they had 4 turnovers and 3 missed threes. That 7 total in those last trips there to end the first half of play. All right, let's take a look at our standout player for Russell. It's obviously Gabby Oborn. She found a rhythm and got things going. 22 points, 8 rebounds. She's 7 of 18 from the field, 4 of 10 from long range. But that 3-ball that she hits before the end of the half, that cuts the deficit down to single digits. That was maybe the biggest 3-ball of the night. But one of 4 players in double figures tonight for Russell. Kennedy Darnell with 10. Bethany Allen, 14 points. Kenley Coons finishes with 12. For Raceland, that's who I would have gone with too. Even though she wasn't the leading scorer, she was the warrior at the end that kept Raceland in this basketball game. Brooke Campbell, 12 points, 5 rebounds. Didn't shoot it well from the field, but she got to the free throw line. 72.7%, 8 of 11. She also had 5 rebounds tonight. Allison Rigsby, 4 points, 8 rebounds. Sophie Maynard, 8 points and 2 rebounds. Lexi Boggs, 7 off the bench. Emma Broughton, 3 points, 9 rebounds. Nim Maynard fouls out with 14 points and 2 rebounds with 6 minutes to go in the third. That's your final stats as we call it a championship night. Back here tomorrow night, they're going to put a net up. We're going to play another one. And we got a dandy. Russell, Raceland, part 2. It's going to be the rubber match. And the last time they met here,
wasn't pretty.
Raceland took Russell. They didn't take him to the wood shed. They ran him through the wood chipper.
It wasn't pretty.
It was 9-5 Russell.
Yeah.
And Raceland rolled off a 32-5 run. And I mean, it was just like, wow, what just happened? And it was kind of that thing. You know, I wrote the newspaper article on that one, and I said, Mike Tyson's quickest fight was 30 seconds, and it wasn't quite that quick. But, I mean, it was the equivalent of getting punched in the mouth by a heavyweight champion fighter and never getting off the mat. And, you know, Russell put a lot of emotion in that game against Lewis County.
Yeah, they did.
Had the big lead, gave it up, got the 3 by Burgess to send it to overtime, and then they took care of business in the overtime period. You got to wonder how much does that weigh on them coming back in here with a team that is undefeated at home and is hungry for that first district title for Joe Bryan.
Yeah, you got a couple days on Russell's side to kind of recoup from that and get your emotions back and get under control there. And like you said, Joe wants that first district title bad. I know that. I know I did when I started coaching. I wanted to win that first one bad. So we thought tonight was going to be a good one. It was. We think tomorrow night's going to be another good one. I think it's going to be another huge crowd. And like Marty was talking about, so close. We were talking about that. Raceland so close this year. Could have easily won all 3 games.
Easily. I mean, every game was with single digits. And like you said, it's been 20, 30, even 40 points.
Yeah.
And, you know, every night you walk in here and you've got the team. You know, Russell is the team. They're the cream of the crop. They are the one that if you want to make your team better, that's who you got to figure out how to beat. And you've pushed them to the brink every single time. Now you got to find a way to get over the hump. You've gotten to the top of the mountain, but you've never gotten all the way across the top of it. That's the next step for the maturation of this team is moving forward.
Absolutely. Well, it's going to do it for us tonight, isn't it, buddy?
That's it.
Great job.
Thank you.
Enjoyed it.
You too.
Loved it.
We'll do it again tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Trey, great job tonight, buddy. Trey Collier over there.
Our fired employed.
Felicia is fired. I'll hire you back. Yeah, I'll get you back. I'll talk to him. He likes me. I'll sweet talk him a little bit. Okay. And then, of course, my buddy right here, man, it's so much fun.
Awesome. Awesome job.
It's so much fun. I tell you
we get paid to do this.
We do.
Not bad for a couple idiots.
To sit and do this. That's right. Okay. I'm Hager Eastland. And once again, your final score tonight. 63rd District Championship game. The girls here in the Palace at Raceland High School. It's Russell 60, Raceland 52. They are your 2025 district champions for the 10th year in a row. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. Get back out here tomorrow night and watch the same 2 schools go at it in the boys. Good night and God bless.
Thank you for watching the 63rd District Tournament live on Kool TV. This broadcast of the 63rd District Tournament has been a special sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.